Johnny Depp vs. Amber Heard trial live. Amber Heard bursts into tears on stand as she reveals trauma of $100 million court case with Johnny Depp, and says trolls want to kill her and put her surrogate baby in the microwave. Amber Heard bursts into tears on the stand during rebuttal counterclaim testimony against Depp. Amber Heard is called to the stand in her rebuttal counterclaim against her ex Johnny Depp. The Aquaman actress tearfully answered her lawyer's questions about how the Waldman statements and the defamation trial have affected her life. "I am harassed, humiliated, threatened every single day," she said. "Even just walking into this courtroom, sitting here in front of the world, having the worst parts of my life, things I've lived through, used to humiliate me. People want to kill me." Heard told jurors that people threaten her every day, and even now outside the courthouse. "People want to put my baby in the microwave and they tell me that. Johnny promised me that if I ever left him, he'd make me think of him every single day that I live." Heard said that she is forced to relive the trauma every day. "In the harassment and humiliation, the campaign against me that's echoed every single day on social media and now in front of cameras in this room. Every single day I have to relive the trauma." When asked how the trial has affected her life, she tearfully responds that she receives death threats daily. "I receive hundreds of death threats regularly, daily. Thousands since this trial has started. People mocking my testimony. The most humiliating thing I've ever had to go through. I hope no one ever has to go through something like this." She said she has suffered panic attacks in the years since her split from Depp. She has unspoken rules about how to touch her so she's not triggered. Heard then looks directly at Johnny, who keeps his head down, and says the actor has taken enough of her voice. "Johnny has taken enough of my voice. I have the right to tell my story. I have the right to my voice and my name. He took it long enough." Clinical psychologist disputes claim by Depp's expert witness that individuals with PTSD can't function as Heard does. Dr. Hughes returned to the stand to back her previous testimony of her diagnosis that Heard had post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Hughes previously testified for Heard's team. She was called as a rebuttal witness to dispute Drive. Shannon Curry, who testified for Depp's team. Dr. Curry diagnosed Heard with borderline and histrionic personality disorders. She disagreed with the PTSD diagnosis and claimed that individuals with PTSD do not have dinner parties, go hiking, as Heard does. Today, Dr. Hughes testified that this was a myth and a misconception about individuals who are struggling with PTSD. She added that many people with this diagnosis go about their day even while struggling with symptoms. "So I often talk about this as sort of walking around with a 50-pound bag of flour on their backs, just sort of trying to get through the day," Hughes said. Johnny Depp smiles and waves at fans outside courthouse. Johnny Depp smiled and waved to cheering fans as he arrived to the Fairfax County Courthouse for day 23 of his final week of the $50 million case against Texas. Cheering fans lined the street after many waited all night with the hope of catching a glimpse of Depp. One fan held up a sign that read, "We love you Johnny, we believe you." Another fan held a painting of Depp with angel wings. Forensic computer expert disputes Depp's expert on photo metadata. Heard's team called Julian Eckert as their first rebuttal witness, who disputed prior testimony from an expert witness called by Depp's team who claimed photos of Heard with bruises. Brian Neumeister, Depp's expert witness, said Wednesday that based on metadata, the photos were altered. He examined the EXIF data, which stands for Exchangeable Image File, and said that he found that the photos appeared to go through Apple's Photos 3.0 app. But on Thursday, Heard's witness Eckert disputed that testimony and said that Apple devices create versions of photos as part of the synchronization process. So the photo that was originally taken, a version gets synchronizes to the other devices by design of Apple and the synchronization process. It does not affect the metadata we're talking about here, Ackert said, "My opinion is for each of the photos, I found the equivalent original photo that did not have photos in EXIF metadata," Ackert said. In other words, those are the photos that he was indicated he would have expected to the iOS and the phone software version. He added that he can confirm that the photos he reviewed are authentic. Based on the metadata that I have reviewed of the specific photographs I have reviewed, I can confirm that those are authentic, original photographs for the ones that Neumeister identified. Ackert's clinical psychologist Dr. Don Hughes returns to stand to rebut experts' testimony that Heard was feigning PTSD. Clinical psychologist Dr. Don Hughes returned to stand Wednesday to rebut an expert's testimony that Heard was feigning PTSD. Dr. Shannon Curry, a clinical psychologist hired to review Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's turbulent relationship, previously told jurors the actress suffers from 2 personality disorders and grossly exaggerated her PTSD after the couple's bitter split. But Dr. Hughes rejected Dr. Curry's claims and said that Heard was suffering from PTSD. Depp's team rests case. Heard's team presents first rebuttal witness. Depp's team rested its rebuttal case Thursday morning. Heard's team will now present their rebuttal witnesses for her countersuit. The first rebuttal witness is Julian Ackert, a computer forensic expert. Orthopedic surgeon testifies that Depp's fingertip injury was from smashed vodka bottle. Dr. Gilbert testifies that he believes Depp's finger injury happened because of a smashed vodka bottle as described by Depp. "I certainly believe that a vodka bottle, thrown from a distance against a hand that was resting on a marble bar, is more than sufficient force to result in this fracture and soft tissue loss," Gilbert said. He said the injury was likely caused by blunt force and could have been sustained how Depp described it. Dr. Gilbert added that a vodka bottle being thrown was enough force to fracture Depp's finger. Depp's finger was sliced off in a 2015 blowout fight with Amber Heard. Depp claims the injury was caused by a vodka bottle that Heard hurled at him. Dr. Gilbert said that Heard's account of what caused the injury was highly unlikely. Heard had previously testified that Depp sustained the injury by punching a telephone into the wall. The doctor said the injury was not consistent with punching a hard object. A punching injury would have resulted in injury to Depp's nail, but Depp's nail was not injured. He added that no one can definitely say how injury occurred. First witness is orthopedic surgeon Dr. Richard Gilbert. The first witness called to testify on Thursday is Richard Gilbert. Dr. Gilbert is an orthopedic surgeon who specializes in the hand. He works at Northwell Health on Long Island in New York. Amber Heard could take the stand again today. Heard is expected to take the witness stand again today as a rebuttal witness for her team's countersuit. The Aquaman actress took the stand last week in the $50 million defamation case against Depp. Depp had returned to the stand on Wednesday as a rebuttal witness. He described listening to Heard's previous testimony as insane. He continued to deny her allegations of abuse. Circuit Judge Piñas Carte said that the trial was still on track to have closing arguments on Friday. Whitney Enriquez, sister of Amber Heard, appeared in court this week after testifying against Johnny Depp. Whitney Enriquez, the sister of Amber Heard, appeared in court this week after testifying against Johnny Depp. Enriquez sat in the courtroom as Depp testified on the stand Wednesday that she was also a victim of Heard's abuse. Enriquez had previously testified that she was at the penthouse with Heard and Depp during a fight. She said Depp struck her in the back and Heard then hit Depp. But Depp argued Wednesday that Heard unleashed her abuse not only on him, but also on her sister. He told the court that he recalled seeing Heard grab her sister Whitney Enriquez and push her around. Enriquez took the stand last week and testified that when she first met Depp around 2012 he was bright and beautiful and lovely and kind and generous. But if Depp was drinking or using drugs there was almost always a fight. Court is expected to start at 9 a.m. ET. The trial takes place at the Fairfax County Courthouse in Fairfax, Virginia. Time remaining for each side. Both teams were allocated the same amount of time to present their cases, but Heard only has a little more than an hour left. Heard's rebuttal witnesses to take the stand on penultimate day of blockbuster $100 million fight with Depp. Day 23 of DailyMail.com's live coverage of the high-profile Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard defamation case. Court starts at 9 a.m. ET. Heard's rebuttal witnesses are expected to testify today. While both teams were allocated the same amount of time to present their cases, Heard only has a little more than an hour left. Depp has a little more than 7 hours. Depp took the stand on Wednesday as several rebuttal witnesses testified on his behalf. Heard is expected to return to the stand today.